Good morning, Professor Hanan.
Good morning.
Very nice to have you here.
Thank you.
We're in the IADR 2024, and we're finally, back in full throttle, like they say. I just heard your very interesting lecture about ChatGPT, and I've been listening to your lectures for a while now. Maybe this is the first time we meet, but if you could kindly introduce yourself to everyone that is listening.
Okay, I'm Hanan Omar. I am Assistant Dean for Research in Missouri School of Dentistry and Oral Health. I'm a restorative dentist and fixed prosthodontist by training, and that's it.
Thank you very much for. I mean, you're quite humble for just introducing yourself like that. But uh, I would really like to ask you about today's lecture, for example, about ChatGPT, and it was really kind of eye opening the the potential that ChatGPT brings to the table when it comes to dental education. Could you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I believe that ChatGPT and large language models are here to stay.
So, well,
Are here to stay,
yeah,
and we need to adapt to them.
yeah.
We should not accept any technology blindly, but we should be able to use it to our benefit and to our students' benefit. So, with that being said, there is a need to look into the evidence that supports their use in education, what educational theories they are bringing to the table, and how we can use them because I can see that the most important benefit is that our students learn at different pace and at different capacity. So if we can find a tool that can help them to cater to their educational needs at their different levels, so they reach to the stage where we want them to reach at the same time through different approaches with large language models and AI, that would be great.
And and there is always this fear nowadays of AI. For example, it's gonna take our jobs. It's gonna all these kinds of fears. For us in dentistry, it's a little bit, we're not that scared. Robots cannot yet do our jobs, right?
They will
I mean, well,
eventually.
eventually, but not yet. Maybe not
Yes.
just yet. So we're kind of a little bit down the line, not now. Uh, what do you say like to people who are afraid of the technology or like they don't want to include it, in
I,
their
I will
work?
give you an example, the calculator.
Yeah.
When we were young, we were not allowed to take calculators to school. And they were like, no, that is cheating. That is this, that is that. Then we started gradually introducing calculators to school. Okay, this question you can answer using a calculator. This question you cannot. Now, every person, every student, they have their own calculators. They know how to use it. So this is exactly what comes with ChatGPT and large language models. We have this fear of what it's going to do, but eventually it's going to benefit us somewhere, somehow, if we know how to use it properly.
Yes.
So, with educators, I believe that they are going to benefit most because the time they spent planning and designing and putting courses in place and content and making assessment, all that can be guided by ChatGPT. So, the ChatGPT can put the foundation and they would do the tweaking, adding their own years of knowledge into the content.
So instead of wasting a long amount of time just doing the mundane,
Yes.
asking ChatGPT to do
Yeah.
it for you is better, right?
You use your skill for the more innovative things, more creativity. So
Right.
you have more time to be more innovative and more creative.
And how fast do you see that AI and large language models are going to take over in the education system? I mean, I think it's already doing
It's already because the students are the ones who introduced AI to us and ChatGPT and all these things.
Yeah.
So we heard about it first from students, and then it's like, what are they talking about? So then we started exploring. So I believe within the next 5 years we can see a major change in education the way we know it.
and hopefully like it's always for the best, right? Like
I believe so.
yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
as long as we don't make a big mess out of it. Yesterday there was a tweet about papers like being published that
Generated by
generated by,
AI.
they actually copy pasted some, some information. When ChatGPT starts an answer, it says like, I'm not an expert or whatever, like this kind of text. They included it in the paper. And it somehow, passed through the reviewers too
And got published.
and got published.
That is the worrying part.
Yeah.
Large language models will play a major role in, because if they are fed all the publications that has been published all over the years, they can come up with a way to design a study and what statistical analysis to use. But this would require us to have the knowledge, because we need to see, okay, does that make sense from a research point of view or not? My worry is the new researchers and the young researchers who might not have that skill might just follow what designs they are receiving. So this is where the mentors and the supervisors and the research mentors play a role in guiding those students to what is best, and allow them to explore the AI and the large language models, and allow them to critique what they are receiving. Because banning, we cannot ban it.
It's too late anyway.
There's no way that we can stop it.
Yeah.
So the way is to direct it in the right direction for the benefits of the research, for the benefit of patients, for the community in general.
I see. Thank you very much, Professor.
You're welcome.
Like, this was very
Nice
great.
meeting you.
Very great. It's very nice to learn from you.
Thank
And
you.
hopefully we'll see you again in the future.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Inshallah. Thank you so much.